Who you got tonight?
Come on, Kentucky, for sure. I've been telling everybody been talking to me like, they got Duke. I don't know if they gonna hold their own, but I'm confident in Kentucky, for sure.
You going?
Nah, I'm not. I like watching from home. I gotta be with myself. I'm really locked in, so.
I think it's the first time we've maybe talked to you since Caden committed. How nice was that? What can we maybe expect from you guys?
Yeah, it's really nice. I got to play with him this past summer at Damian Lillard camp. So that was the first time, me really get to know him. So, been trying to, talk to him about maybe playing together since then. So, now that he's committed to Kentucky, it means a lot. I know he's a really good player. I feel like he complements my game and I complement his at the same time. So, I feel like that's a really exciting backcourt in the SEC next year.
You guys are making your push for one more. How are things going with Caleb, and how much do you want to play with him?
Yeah, pushing for him hard. I know he's a dominant force down, as a forward position. Can score the ball, block shots, rebound, can do it all. So, really just trying to push him. I know that'll make it a lot easier, on us, offensively as well, since can't really strategize on anybody with him on our team as well. So, we'll really be excited to play with him. Try to play with him this past summer, really since freshman year, for Team Thad. But it never worked out. So, hopefully we can get together in college.
Everything up to this point has been the idea of Kentucky under Mark Pope. Now you actually get to see him coach games. Has that been any different for you? Like, just what has it been like to see the vision kind of come to life?
Yeah, it's been exciting. Watching all their games, shooting a lot of threes, having a lot of excitement, a lot of freedom. So I feel like my game really would go well with his offense, what he's been pitching to me. So, just really excited to, watch them play tonight, versus a high-caliber team and see how the game plan will go and stuff like that.
Obviously, you've been here in Atlanta for a couple months now. You even played a couple games with RWE. How are you feeling mentally, physically, making the transition here to overtime?
I'm feeling good. Really confident in myself. I know I've been putting in a lot of work, on and off the court to try to better myself each and every day. So, just trying to do what I can to prepare myself as much as I can for next year. So whenever I step on the floor, I can make an impact from day one.
How would you describe just kind of this experience? People are still learning more about these different routes of high school basketball.
Yeah.
You've obviously went to public school. You've had a few stops. Now that you're experiencing this, what do you feel like it has to offer you, and how can you really grow here before you go to UK?
I feel like I've been on a long journey of my high school career. From Woodford to Link, and now I'm here. So just seeing a lot of different aspects of basketball. With different ways of it being played, and I know I was really confident with coming here as my last stop because I know it's everything I really need here. From nutrition, to class, weights, individual work. So really everything I needed was here. So I'm happy that I'm here right now.
In terms of your goals at Kentucky, just how good do you guys think you can be together? Knowing kind of seeing the pieces start to come together with the recruiting class.
Yeah, I know we can be really good. It's going to start with day one and off season, the practices. Really getting to know each other. Competing at a high level each and every day. We got to win from day one. Don't start. Come game time, you just got to build our confidence, our structure. Run our sets, do whatever we need to in the off season. That's really going to help us push. So. We can really be as good as we want to be.
Do you feel any different now, a couple months removed from your decision now with that kind of in the back burner and you can focus on just being a Kentucky Wildcat? Yeah,
definitely. I'm excited, to be a Kentucky Wildcat. I've been dreaming about this since I was a kid, and now that I'm finally here, it seems surreal. So you're just trying to, work every day, keep pushing so, I can go there and make an impact.
Is there a favorite player on the team that maybe you like is the way he plays on the court, or maybe he's a cool guy off of it?
I'd probably say I talk to Jackson sometimes, Jackson Robinson. Seeing his impact in the games, seeing what he does, off the court to, stay focused and stuff like that. I know that he played with Coach Pope for a couple years now in 2 different programs. So seeing his relationship with him and how he is as a coach, and just hearing that extra insight.
What was the first time you met Coach Pope, and what was your initial reaction to him?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. He had got the job. I didn't really know him at all. I've never met him, never talked to him, and he FaceTimed me, and I didn't have his number saved, so I didn't answer. So I was like, who is this? Like, I kept texting, who is this? He was like, it's Coach Pope, and I was like, oh, so had to call him back. He talked to me for like 20, 30 minutes. I think this was before EYBL session 2. So that was the first live period that coaches could come out. So I mean, he just called me. I think he was still moving in his house or something like that, in the office and stuff. So him calling me as soon as he touched down in Lexington really it meant a lot to me, knowing that he was going to come out and go to Indiana to see me play for the first time. So just building our relationship since then.
Besides Caleb, are there any other 2025s you guys are pushing for?
There's a couple of different players. I'm not gonna say any names. It really just depends on the fit. I mean, I know Coach Pope. He wants a certain type of players that can pass, shoot, and make reads. So just trying to recruit what will fit at the next level.
If Caleb happens, the 4 commits there.
Yeah.
Can anybody compete with the #1 class in the country?
Yeah. I mean, I say, with all the bright pieces that we need, I mean, I know it's going to take a lot. I know Coach Pope's going to recruit, some transfers, get some older guys in to, keep us stable. But I feel like, I'm going to be real confident with my team if we get Caleb as well.
How excited are you to represent Kentucky, especially with your family background?
Yeah. I'm really excited. Me being from Lexington, living, 10, 15 minutes from campus, always watching the games and seeing all the players, exciting freshmen go there and then to the NBA. So just trying to, fulfill that role and come in and win games and, try to hang a banner for sure, but, still fulfill my dream and go to the NBA. And I know Kentucky was a great program to pick with Coach Pope's offense and, how he wants me to play, on both sides of the ball. So I'm really confident.
Tay said that you've been recruiting him to Kentucky.
Yeah.
So what could Kentucky be getting in him down the road?
Yeah, TK is really an exciting player. A great guard, can get downhill, can pass, can shoot, create for others. I mean, I'm really happy to be playing with him right now with RWE. I feel like we have a really good backcourt. So I mean, I feel like playing him going to Kentucky as well will be a good thing. Him being a Kentucky kid as well.
How much of a relationship did you have with him before you got the 15?
I didn't really know of him that much. I met him, I say, at the Donovan Mitchell camp this past summer. I think that was like my first time really meeting him and talking to him. So, I mean, that was before either of us knew we were coming to overtime. So, just building our relationship, growing quickly, learning his game, him learning mine. And I feel like we're really good backcourt in the open team.
Bonded is over being Kentucky guy.
Yeah.
Kentucky, the state of Kentucky, not even like.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, him talking about, I'm from Kentucky, but, he's not really from Lexington, so I don't really be talking to him about that. But, I mean, yeah, just building our relationship like that, him being from, close to where I am. So, maybe he come down to Lexington sometimes, work out, or I go to where he is and just hang out a few times this summer. But, yeah, I'm really enjoying playing with him.
Are you trying to add weight or no?
Just trying to get stronger. Me talking to Coach Hart, he tells me, I mean, I don't really need to put on that much weight. Just be manageable. So just trying to get stronger for sure to prepare for the next level, but not get too big. But I mean, still get stronger each and every day. So
What are you at now?
I'm like at 185 right now.
How tall?
6'4". Yeah.
Any other questions, you guys?
Appreciate it, Jasper.
Sir, thanks.
You've become the Kentucky whisperer, coaching basically every Kentucky. What's the secret sauce there? Why do you keep getting the Kentucky?
That's a great question because I'm not sure why anyone would want me to do it. So, but I enjoy helping any kid get better. But I don't know why me, but I'm here. Here we are.
Jasper obviously is a person of interest for Kentucky fans. Just what have you learned from him and his experience? How much has he grown since you've kind of gotten your hands on him?
He's actually shown me a lot more, and I keep teasing him like, man, you keep holding out on things that you're capable of doing, but the luxury I have is film. I remember watching him when he was a freshman and sophomore in high school, met his dad, and just looking at how he's grown from taking the football aspects from being a quarterback in football to developing to the player he's becoming now. So right now we're trying to tap into the football side and bring a little bit more toughness and grit to the court and not just settle in shooting three-pointers. We want to see an entire repertoire of what he can bring to the team.
What's his biggest strength right now, and maybe what's his biggest weakness that you guys are looking to work on?
I think his biggest strength right now is probably scoring, shooting a three. I would also say finishing at the basket. He's a lot better finisher than I thought he was. So my next thing is to work on him as 6'3" guard on just getting to his mid-level shots too as well. I know it's a lost art in basketball, but 2 points is better than no points.
How much have you guys talked about being a distributor? Because I do think there's maybe that criticism of him that all he does is score. He doesn't really use much else.
Mm-hmm. I look at it as people don't do their homework. When you have a guy that was a quarterback in football, he knows how to throw the football to someone else. He knows how to get guys open and things of that nature. So for me, it is still tapping into it. So we put him in a lot of situations where he's able to play make. He's not a selfish basketball player by any means. He's going to find an open guy with his penetration. So I think when people say he's just a scorer or what have you, they didn't do their homework and understand this kid has another level to his game.
Given the background of his father being a standout D1 athlete at Kentucky, did he already come in with maybe a maturity beyond a lot? Because he kind of already knew the way a lot of things work. With maybe some guys coming here, they're kind of learning all the recruiting and things.
Well, anyone coming to OTE is going to be it's going to be a shock to them on how much work we have them do. But I would say he's one of the maturest guys that we've had that's come in here in the last 3 to 4 years. So he would definitely be in our top 10 with maturity and understanding. This is what I have to do. This is what I'm here for. And expecting to put in the hard work is you can't ask for anything more. So he's doing what he's supposed to do.
I think you guys have had 2 games so far this season. How would you kind of maybe grade his play so far?
I think game to game he's gotten better. We're challenging him defensively. We're challenging him to be more aggressive. We're challenging him to be a leader. He leads by example, but I want him to use his voice a lot more because, when you hear him talk, he speaks with, he commands what he wants. So I think his growth and his leadership is going to be key for him for the rest of his career. But more importantly, understanding who he is and who he's got around him and leading those guys and playing off of his energy is going to be the other big thing for him. So.
As people learn more about, the general public basketball fans learn more about these alternative routes for high school basketball, what do you feel like this experience is providing Jasper, providing the rest of your guys as they play here compared to Jasper's 2 other stops in this high school?
Well, I don't want to speak negative of the 2 other stops because I know a lot of those guys at those stops, but I will say this. You'll be hard-pressed to find another situation like this where you get to go against 29 other really, really good players every single day. You get to work out with them every day. Our weight room facility is off the charts in terms of what they do. So you'll be hard-pressed to find a combination of everything. And then he's getting to be in the gym at least 3 or 4 times a day outside of his practice. So you won't find that everywhere.
Obviously, the coaching staff is different, but you've seen guys go to Kentucky, get the brand, the exposure, and kind of what that does for your careers. How does that fit Jasper in terms of kind of what he's looking for long term?
I think he's going to shock a lot of people because he has a personality that people probably don't know about, but he loves to dance, obviously, so that's a new thing. Everybody's TikToking, so he'll fit right in with the rest of the culture. But I just think that his personality is going to shock a lot of people. He does have one. He's not so shy off the court. So if we can bring that part to his leading ability, we'll be in great shape, man.